Steve Earthwind, human hunter, a wolf character in the story, who was named after Steve Irwin, crocodile hunter, was reclaimed by history about 2 weeks or so after I concluded this story, and I'd like to dedicate the story in honor of him. Superpack. First part. Don't you whine and don't you fret, Bambi is as good as that. Afterwards, just to be mean, we are gonna eat Fulline. Sound off! Fight 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound off! 5, 6, 7, 8. Loping single file along the trail, doing their favorite Reveille-esque hunting chant. Alpha male Uz, his mate Babe, their sons Cletus, BBW, daughter Sable, and a beautiful black she-wolf named Duchess, who was grafted into the pack, christened the Uz monsters, all proceeded to prep themselves up for a deer hunt for the third time in as many days. 3-day fast. Okay, this time we'll eat, Uz promised. It was this time 3 days ago, Cletus protested. Cletus, don't talk to your dad that way, Babe scolded. Sorry, Dad, Cletus apologized. Someday I'll stick up for you like that, Cletus, Duchess purred. Hun, you help me forget that I haven't eaten in 3 days, Cletus said. Hunting with you makes it worth it. Remember the rules, you two, Uz cautioned. If you want to hunt with us and share in our meals, if we ever get another meal, Cletus murmured. Uz was about up to his limits. Cletus, if you think you can do better, you and Duchess don't have to be helped by Mom and me. You can always strike out on your own, but if we catch something, don't come begging off us. So there was the dilemma for Cletus and Duchess. If they wanted to mate, they would have to either form their own unit, fight their way to the top, or wait for Uz and Babe to die or otherwise be disposed of. As it was, Cletus was in no mood to burn bridges over some Romeo and Juliet type issue. The rule about only the alpha pair mating made sense, as a pack that gets too large could easily reach the point where the necessary distribution of a kill outweighs the ease in obtaining it. Wolf packs are typically mom and pop hunting parties where family ties play a major role in the attractiveness of the arrangement. Cletus stood a fairly good chance of inheriting the position from Uz, somewhat like continuing a family business. Yeah, he's kind of a bit, yeah. Cletus's kid brother and sister, BBW and Sable, tried putting in their own 2 cents. Hey, Cletus! Hey, BB! You two ever hear of Nero and Gorbel? What about him? Cletus asked. I hear they have a real nice thing going, Sable said. Their pack is taking any warm body it can get. Very easy workload, and get this. They have open mating policies. Kind of like free love. Nero and Gorbel are power hogs and stupid fools, Uz snarled. I'd advise you to get ready for a lot of lean times unless they make supersized kills or you're a top member, because the pickings get pretty slim at the bottom of the rung. And that's exactly where you'll start and most likely stay, because the only ones Nero and Gorbel want to promote are Nero and Gorbel, Babe added. What they want is a whole pack under their paws and control of every wolf in it. Sable came back by pointing out that messages were grapevine during the gossip howls, that conventional packs like theirs were themselves a problem because of their antiquated ways and fear of change. Noses up, Uz announced, conveniently changing the topic. Cletus, you want practice at being alpha? What do you smell? Babe quizzed. Cletus took in a few breaths. I'd say whitetail deer, females, maybe about 1 to 3 years of age. white hair on bottom. Yeah, I'd say it's deer scent too, chimed in. About 1/2 mile upwind. And here's their tracks. The wolves picked up their pace slightly, chanting another one of their favorite hunting tunes, the best their breaths would allow. The wolves are marching single file, hurrah, hurrah. They'll chase their quarry relay style, hurrah, hurrah. In relentless pursuit they will run their prey down. The legend harass till it falls to the ground, and they'll have a feast when... Shh! Uz interrupted. Let's keep it down. Why? Asked Cletus. We've got the wind on them. We can just run them into the ground. Uz continued. Herding them on ahead will only accomplish what one of us can do. We need to exploit our numbers and set up an ambush. The most effective way is to drive them towards us, and to do so, one or two of you will have to work your way around them to distract them into running this way. I'd say 2 of us per post, making a 2-stage ambush. Sable and BBW, when we get within 100 yards of them, you two will detour around and reveal yourselves to them. Reveal yourselves to Cletus and Duchess. Why, I don't know why them is there. Us and them. Okay. You move back around 50 yards. Okay. That makes it. Okay. Cletus and Duchess, you move back about 50 yards. Set up your positions on opposite sides of the run. And set up a merge as they retreat. Babe, you and I will similarly post ourselves. Turn the page. About another 100 yards downwind, and hope the wind stays with us. At what Babe guesstimated to be about 250 yards from where the deer were, they set their posts up on opposite sides of the trail, and just like they told Cletus and Duchess to do, and instructed Cletus and Duchess to escort Sable and BBW to the detour point and to help case the trail and see if he can more closely estimate the deer's location and clue them in on the detouring strategy. Good luck, everybody, and let's make this our best hunt yet, said Uz as they parted. The deer's scent was lighting them up like a Christmas tree, and it became rapidly apparent to Cletus that they were closer than they initially thought. This was confirmed when he got a visual on the prey and noticed that there were indeed 3. BBW and Sable said they saw the deer too. Cletus advised them on an approach strategy that involved detouring on opposite sides. I sure hope we don't screw up, said BBW. So do I, replied Cletus, because I'll beat you up if you do. So don't let them detect you too early, or they'll run in the opposite direction away from us, and you'll be chasing them on your own. As BB and Sable started the detour, BB asked his brother, "You did say beat as in with a B, didn't you?" "Just do your job!" Cletus barked. Cletus, I like the way you put them in their place, but is that any way to treat family members? Duchess asked. Duchess, why don't you ask the wilderness if making us waste precious calories for food we don't get over the course of 3 days is any way to treat us? It's a cruel wilderness. Haven't I a right to be cruel back? Cletus, your family is on your side. Are you the wilderness that you've joined its side and turned on them? I don't know. I'm so hungry I can't see straight. I'm tired of trying to pick off enough mice around the den to keep myself to get myself by. I want venison. We all do, said Duchess.